You have your display button here, which is also a back button. This will allow you, when viewing the display, you can toggle through different display modes. Here we have no info. You can turn the LCD completely off, or you can see your info display that'll show you all of your current settings. Let's back out of that. Go back to the standard display. Here we have your your mode dial, where you can select your drive mode. Well, in here we have still image, we have low, medium, and we have best frame capture. You have your flash settings. You have your macro settings, which will work in auto. You can select macro off, macro, or super macro. I gotta say, I really love these modes. I like having a camera that's macro capable, and the super macro is just incredible. You can take and put your lens literally like 1 centimeter from your subject, so your lens is practically touching the thing you're trying to take a picture of, and you're still able to take a nice focused close-up picture of that subject, which I especially like. You also have your timer here, so you can set it to take a picture automatically, and you have your RAW button. Now, if you'll notice up here in the top right hand corner, I'm going to hold down this RAW button, and now it will take a RAW image. So that's a nice way to toggle in and out of JPEG and RAW. That's kind of neat. I like having that ability. Here we have a little grip, little thumb grip, which is actually quite functional. It allows you to get a nice purchase on the rear of the camera, and in combination with this little front grip, it makes a nice, real nice, steady, sturdy grip. On the right here, I don't know if you can see that, on the right we have the door that's going to hold your HDMI and your AV out. Then on the top, as you kind of already seen, you have your exposure compensation dial. You have a function switch that you can set for different things. I have it set to bring up my my film simulation modes. Right now I have it on Velvia, which is like a vibrant overlay, not overlay, but it makes the colors more vibrant. Here you have your shutter release switch that is threaded, so it can accept your soft shutter switches and your cable release switches. You have your main mode dial here that I've already gone over. You have the flash. On the front you have a switch that allows you to go between your different focusing modes. You have your autofocus single, autofocus continuous, and your manual focus. The manual focus is kind of pointless, because how that works is, since there's no actual focus dial, you're going to just use the toggle here, or I believe you can also use this, and it's just going to incrementally digitally zoom for you. So I mean, if you are okay with that, I guess it'd be worth using, but if you're not okay with it, you better off just use the autofocus, which works pretty well. And it's pretty fast autofocus as well. It's also it's a lot faster than the Fuji X10. I've compared directly to that. I've also compared it to my Sony Nex 5 that I'm using to take this video, and it is definitely quite faster than that. So that's nice. On the right and left you have your little spots to put your lanyards or neck straps or whatever. And here I just have a homemade paracord lanyard or wrist strap that I made for it, because I don't really like the neck straps on such small cameras. So let's go into the menu real quick. You'll hit this menu OK button, And the menu is pretty simple. If you have a Fuji X100, it's pretty much identical. You have your ISO, image size, image quality, your film simulation. You can do intelligent digital zoom, which is going to give you a little bit extra zoom if you want to take something that's even further close up than the 4x optical will allow. It's going to obviously degrade the overall image quality, but if you're desperate for a close-up, then that's a good option. You have your face detection, your AF mode, and face recognition, which is interesting. You can actually register different faces. I haven't really gotten into this much. I haven't even tried it, but supposedly you can have it register. You see it brings up this little grid, and I guess you're supposed to match this to a person's face, and it'll actually register their face so it's easier to recognize, maybe. So that's pretty interesting. You have some other custom options here, external flash options, flash. You have down here, you have some more settings, your date and time, time difference, language, silent mode, reset format, image display, all of these sound options, LCD brightness, function button. Here you can set the different options for this function switch. There's a whole bunch of different things. You can do the intelligent digital zoom, face detection, recognition, dynamic range, ISO, image size, a whole bunch of cool things. So that's nice to have. I like having a function button that can do pretty much anything. It makes accessing stuff that you normally like to access even faster. Red eye removal. Just got a whole bunch of your general options down here. So the menu is very easy to get in and out of. There's basically only two different subsections of the menu. You have your shooting menu, and then your setup, and everything's in one of these two. And then you back out, and you're back to the display. So, you know, my overall impressions, I've had this for, like I said, maybe a month and a half now, and I absolutely love it. It's my favorite camera that I've ever owned. The pictures it takes are just remarkable for the sensor size. The colors are just incredibly, you know, vibrant and Fuji-like. You know, Fuji is renowned for having really nice, vibrant colors. And just this camera is very capable of all kinds of different things. It's you know, it's nice having moving from, you know, an interchangeable lens camera to this single zoom lens. It's really nice having this zoom capability built right in, not having to mess with changing lenses or, you know, anything of that sort, not having to buy other lenses. This comes with one nice quality, well, very well quality spherical lens, and I gotta tell you, just having this zoom function really makes this camera so much more you know, versatile, and it's able to do pretty much anything you want it to. It's got stereo mics for video capture. It's just a very nice, well-rounded, very well-built camera. And if you were going to look for a compact camera, you know, a high-end compact camera, this is definitely the one to get as of now. I don't have any of the other ones, but from what I've seen, this is definitely the best featured and best and most capable high-end compact camera. And I would even recommend this, I mean, depending on whether or not you want to have the ability to change lenses or not, I would recommend this over Micro Four Thirds as well, just for, you know, your general purpose shooting needs. If you're gonna look for you know, a more specialized lens for portraits or for I don't know, super zoom lenses, and maybe you need to have that interchangeable functionality that the Micro Four Thirds will offer. But quality wise, I mean, I haven't really. I had the Olympus EPL2, and the quality of this definitely surpasses that, even though the sensor size is actually smaller. So quality wise, this camera really measures up to some of the higher level cameras, and that in that way, I think it's definitely worth the money you're going to pay for it, which is about $600. So again, I really like this camera, and I would recommend it to anyone looking for this kind of camera or a micro four thirds camera to take a look at this instead of a micro four thirds. And I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you decide if this camera is right for you. And thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, and please like the video and subscribe to my channel for some future videos. Thanks.